Hello, I'm Player State, and welcome to a new indie game video. Today, going to take a look at the Bazaar. This is for those who don't know, might know because it's been out a couple of months now, and kind of been quite popular as well. But yeah, this is an auto battler, which for those who don't know what an auto battler is, this is where you kind of set up a build, and then you just leave it to play, and you face off against an opponent, and both your builds kind of like go off, and you just see who wins. I'm a big fan of these games. Hearthstone Battlegrounds, you might have heard of that. I played quite a bit of that. Backpack Battles. I think Macabellum is a bit like that as well. That's another one that's quite popular. But yeah, I thought I'd take a look on my excuse me. I thought I'd put a video up on my channel because it's a game I very much enjoy. As you can see, there's various classes you can pick. I've got 3 of them unlocked. If you get the game, which I should say it's free. It's not on Steam. You have to download the launcher. So I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check it out. But Vanessa is free, and then you can kind of get this currency up here as you play. You'll just get chests and tickets that allow you to play ranked. And these 3, I guess, I haven't unlocked this guy, are also available to unlock. You've got normal play, which is free, and you just go up against opponents. You don't play, it's not like you're playing at the same time. You're kind of like playing ghosts, as it were, of your opponents, of their builds. And you've got, once again, we'll explain a bit more, but I'm going to try the rank. I'm going to play the rank because you get like tickets, and you also go along the battle pass, which we'd have to come out of this. Got a battle pass, which gives you various things, chests, tickets, and then there's also expansion packs that you can unlock for the characters. And that's what we've got. Quests we got today. Buy 20 items that cost 10 or less. Apply haste 50 times. Learn 10 skills. New specials available. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the Bazaar. That's the buying stuff. Yeah, it's got a shop as well. Anyway, let's jump in and I'll explain how the game works. Yeah, I've got about 100 hours I've played this so far. They put out like a paid beta test back in December, which I jumped on, and then it came out for free about 2 months ago, I think now. So this is kind of like your screen. You go through days, so you've got 6 hours in the day, and every hour you get a new kind of shop or event, and then halfway through the day you fight a PvE encounter, and then at the end of the day you fight a PvP encounter. And your goal is to get to 10 victories. And every little pip on this, like, so you see at 4, 7, and 10, you get a chest. And then this is kind of like your health bar, which is called prestige. And you lose prestige every time you lose a battle. And the amount of prestige you lose is dependent on what day you are. So day 1, you just lose 1 prestige. Day 2, 2 prestige, and so on and so forth. Down here you can see the gold you've got to spend and your income. And then this is the choice you always get at the start. You can either get 12 gold and 2 income, 6 gold and an enchanted item, and a gold tier skill. So generally, I don't think I've ever picked this one. I sometimes pick this one, but a lot of the times I pick this one because an enchanted item can be quite busted if you get a good one. So, but you're kind of rolling the dice. So it's not always the sensible thing to do, but we're going to do it because it's fun. So you get a choice of 3. So we've got a small weapon, and its enchantment is its shields equal to this item's damage. Got Illusory, which slows as its normal ability, and it also hastes for 2 seconds as well. And then we've got a Fiery Clamourer, which is not great. Because Clamourers are not a good item. Slows for 1. Although in the current build, where there are a lot of slow builds. Sorry, the current meta, there's a lot of slow builds, so it's not terrible. But 4 burn on a 7-second item is not the best, but I think it might be the best item here, especially as you can kind of transform your items, and that would transform it into another small item with burn on it, which burn is quite powerful. Alright, so here you go. You got like, this is what you normally see on each day. You've got 3 options. You get a small, this one normally gives you something for free. This is often an event, and then you've got a merchant over here. Sing is our first thing, and we're going to fight a battle in a minute. We're going to go get some items because we're not going to do much with a kind of 4 burn thing. And these are all terrible. Well, they're not terrible, but they're not great first items because I don't know what I want. So this is a weapon that goes off when another weapon attacks. This gives ammo to items, and this, as you can see, buffs a weapon, and if it's the only weapon you get, cooldown reduction. I might take Cannonball just in case we get some ammo items. Okay, so that's quite good. I like volcanic vents. And I might take double barrel just for the damage. As you level up, I should say along here you get XP. You get 1 XP for each event you go to. As you can see, this one also gets bonus. So you get 2 gold bonus, bonus XP, and a item. They're all the same on the first day. So you just got to choose what you want. They all give you various choices of basically the inventory that they use to fight you. There's a chance of getting one of those items or their skills. And as you level up, your board expands. And you also get to choose like an upgrade or a skill, or we'll see that when we level up. Seeing as we've got burn items, I think we're going to go for pyro and get more burn. To make this fight finish quickly, I should have put the double barrel out there, but never mind. But yeah, as you can see, we go, they go, everything's got a timer, so these are 7 seconds, this is 3 seconds, and this is the health bar, and it's burning away. As you can see, the burn. And I win! You'd have to go some way to lose your first fight against them in the PvE battles. Right, so we've got cinders, so we'll stick that. So you got this inventory here where everything goes in, and you can sell stuff. And when you sell something, so for this one instance, it gives you +2 to a burn item. As you sell, it's normally to the leftmost item, and it'll give you a hover. You'll get a little highlight over your item to tell you. All right, so what do we want to do? Small items. No, we don't have a lot of gold, so we'll either get a free item or we can go to this event. I know this event gives me XP if I had a friend, but I don't have any friends, so I think I might take the free item. Shark claws. Bad. Not terrible, but not bad. No, that's both the same thing, isn't it? Not great, but not bad. We don't need a med kit. We don't really want to buy anything because still we've only got 4 gold. So let's do the event again. So here I can choose 4 gold or a neutral item. Gold would be good, but a neutral item can be quite powerful. Just thinking ahead, I've got a lot of medium items, so when my board expands, I'll be able to get 1 on. So I think I'll go for the gold. And now we go to the first PvP battle. So you finish the end of the day, and you can see who you're going to fight up. You can see their prestige and how many wins they've got on their level. First day you'll fight someone on level 1, obviously. Right, so I could put this out. This would do 80 damage. I think that's a better option than the fire clamourer. I think this is what we'll go with. I might not win. It depends what build they've got, because my weapon will run out of ammo.
More fun. My fight isn't with you, but if you
Let's see what they've got. So they've got same health. They've got that's okay. So they've got a reloading pop snappers, which is shielding, which is bad for me because they've got sustain. I've got no sustain. We're gonna lose. Pretty sure we're gonna lose. Yeah, we're getting rinsed. Yeah, if they've got a sustain early, it's quite hard to win your first battle. Because like you'll normally have either a weak weapon or a weapon that runs out of ammo.
You move in straight
So yeah, we
line.
lose. So we lose 1 prestige. It's often good to get wins early. I found you can like turn it around, but you don't want to fall behind too far. Okay, so we've got 3 free gold. You can transform an item, which is maybe what we want to do for the clamourer, and turn into a better, well, I quote better. I mean, that's not it's not terrible. If we were going a slow build, but I don't know yet. I don't know if we are. We don't think we want to go for weapons. Depends. If we do want to try and fish for some slow weapons to go with this. Just not sure where we are at the moment. This is quite powerful, but the weapons we've got are not amazing. I'm gonna see if we can see what weapons we're gonna give him. That's not bad. Grenade's not bad because we've got the cannonball that will give it more ammo. That's what we were looking for. These are the weapons we were looking for, because they Because this is one of the most powerful weapons in the game at the moment. Because it gets a lot of, as you can see, it gets 10 damage and 2 burn. Oh wait, no, they've fixed it, haven't they? That got more burn. They've patched it. That was getting more burn recently. So they've kind of reduced that actually, so it's not as good as it was. But it's still quite good for where we are. So we're going to take that one. We're going to take that one.
Come back and tell me.
And our board's going to expand. And we get a bronze skill. And we're going to take the burn one straight off the back. So we've got a lot of burn already.
I'm just getting you ready for
now let's just fix our board. We're probably going to go... I think we'll go with this. So these 2 slows will buff this. We got a lot of burn from this, which goes off 3 times and it takes the buff. And it's a PvE fight anyway. I could get a free small weapon. Or we could go for the events. I can't remember what's in the abandoned chest, but I think I quite like the events. Ah, yeah, this is one that gives you a skill or a medium item. The medium item is normally silver, so it can be quite powerful, but I do like going for skills, so that's what we're going to go for. We get 20 damage. I think we want to do it like this, because this will go off faster, and this will get buffed with damage anyway. And then, so we got 3, as you can see, so we got a bronze, a silver, and a gold, and they are harder. Like, they've made some changes recently. These 2 were swapped, and this guy is harder. He was a silver, so you'd always go with the rogue scrapper, so you get like 4 gold and 3 experience, but I can't beat him because he puts out a lot of damage, so we're going to go rogue scrapper for 3 gold and 2 experience. This will give us a good idea of how quick this build is. I don't think it's that quick. But yeah, we'll see how it goes on this first second PvE fight. Putting out quite a bit of burn. You can see, like, when this shrimp goes off, there's a lot of burn coming out. That was okay. That was okay. If we face off someone who's got a slow build in the PvP battle, we should be alright. But, oh, another slow. The game wants me to build for a slow build. We have a friend now, so I think we're going to go take the experience. Getting levels early is always good. Getting levels is good, full stop, really. Okay, so we could upgrade a bronze item. This would give 2 burn to this, to volcanic vents, but this will scale better, so I think we want to upgrade our shrimp.
Our items have lived. They have stored.
There we go, so now it's 15 damage and 4 burn. Alright, I don't think we want to make any changes, because we want the slow off this. Although this does more damage, we want that slow to scale our shrimp. This is kind of like what the game's about. It's about trying to get a build that has got synergies. And there's various ways you can go. You can create like a slow build, as in a build that goes slowly and deals a lot of damage over time, or you can go quick. This guy's got lifesteal from his fang, but it's not doing a lot of damage, so we should win this one. I think the burn will basically absolutely monster his, because he's never going to regen. Like, he's doing 5 damage.
You should put it toward nobody.
Yeah, that was never going to work. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I've got kind of like an in-between. It's not slow or fast. And he's got kind of a fast build because this goes off quickly. So the idea is you scale this with damage and you'll get like weapon steal, life steal from this. This kind of like Crow's Nest with a single weapon builds used to be really powerful, but they've kind of fallen off recently. Alright. Oh, I should also say you get health every time you level up. Now we get 3 options. We could get a bronze tier item. We get 2 gold and a bronze tier loot. A loot item is something that will buff your items. Or we could get 2 gold for each friend. We've only got 2 friends. Sorry, we've only got 1 friend, so we'll take a bronze tier item and see what we get. Ooh, that's good. So as you can see there, if you get 2 of the same item on the same rarity, then they upgrade. So that was 2 bronzes, giving me a upgraded bonus. Alright. Small sells medium and large, buys your smalls items at 1. Okay. I think do we want a shop? I think this clamour is working out okay. The burn's not great, but the slow is good for this. Let's go see what the shop's got. Oh yes, so here we go. We've got another opportunity to upgrade, so we'll take that. So it's 4 gold to re-roll. I don't think we need this. I don't think we need that. I think we put maybe we put this on the board. because this will give damage to these two but it's so slow. It's 5 seconds. I think we just go with the flat damage from the double barreled, and then I think I'm trying to think medium or large. We could if we roll though, we're not going to be able to afford a large really, so I think we'll leave the shop. So every shop you have like 2 options, 2 chances to go through. Right, so I'm glad we left because we can go small items now. Ah, yes, this is what we really want. This guy is perfect for the build, so we'll take you. Let's see, you go for a roll. I'll explain that in a minute. And I might take, see what we got. We got 1 aquatic, 2 aquatics. Yeah, I can't afford it. So you're gone. You're gone. You're also, no, we'll keep you for now. So now we want to fix this so that we do this. So right, so this guy hastes adjacent items for 2 seconds. When you burn, charges item 1 second. So every time this goes off, this will make this go faster. This will make this go faster. This will make this go faster. And then we'll take the seaweed because we need a bit of sustain. So this will heal me, and it's for every time you use aquatic item, which is this item, this item, this item, and this item, it will get buffed by 10%, 10 heal. So that should give us a bit of sustain against builds that are putting out a lot of damage at once. And I think with this current build, it's quite powerful. I think we can beat the hoverbike hooligan.
What you saying, waste man?
And I'd like his skill. Oh, it does quite a lot of actually does quite a bit of damage, doesn't he? But I think we'll still be okay, and I'd like his skill. That'd be good. I think with the healing seaweed, we should be alright. Yeah, look, once we get that burn going, once this shrimp has gone off once, these early PvE fights are pretty easy.
This ain't worth all that.
So yeah, I wouldn't mind the Eagle Talisman. I wouldn't mind the gunpowder to give this more ammo. And I would quite like his skill. And I've got his skill, excellent. So that means the shrimp's now up to 4 ammo and the bolus is up to 4 ammo. Okay, so we could go with a small burn item. That would be quite useful because we could get one of these. We could get a lighter, which would also make my Azor acid go faster. Or we could go to my Mountain Pass, which they fixed this. They changed this recently. You used to get an option, but now it's just a random thing. And you could end up with a fight, or you could end up with something else. I think I'm close to a level, but I think I'm going to level before the end of the day anyway. So I'm going to take the small burn item to see what we can get. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, that's a bit nasty, having 2 of these. Because if you get a rarity that is different to the rarity of yours, it means you get another one. Whereas if this was bronze, it would have upgraded it. Alright, so we could take some bronze chocolate bars, which will give me some health. Or we could try and get another skill. I think we're going for skill. And we get more burn. Excellent. Right, so now we want to move this. So this is a bit tough now. I've got left and right, so if I move over here, it takes it. I don't want to move these away from each other. I need to put... I don't think it's possible to... Alright, so we've got upgraded bronze item. I can upgrade this and give myself more ammo for these 2. Or I could upgrade the Manta Shrimp so that I have another Manta Shrimp. And I think I'm going to go for that. Now I just need to decide. I guess these are going quite slowly. Although... Right, so now I've got an option. I've got a choice to make. So I could put this here, so that this will buff this, and make these 2 go faster. But this won't make this go faster, which would kind of like creating a feedback loop. So this was going faster, which is making this go faster, which is making this go faster. Whereas these are at 9 seconds, so they're not really going to do this. So this will still, I don't know whether I want to do that or not. Or I could put this over here to get the burn bonus, and then we could get this loop going. I think I'll try it like this, and I've not really got an item to fill the last slots, but let's go see how this does in our third PvP fight. Take a look at what they've got. They got healing, shield, and burn. Oh, this is 14 burn. It's got quite a lot of burn. It's going to be an interesting fight. They have this, so this life preserve will bring her back to life with 200 health. But I think my burn's better than their burn. It just depends. Oh, okay, I won. I didn't even see the life preserver go off. That was close though, because I had 59 burn on me. They made some changes recently in the last patch to try and reduce burn and poison because they were both dominating the meta. So now when you heal, you cleanse 10% of your burn or poison. But I think because healing is generally quite slow on a lot of builds, it's not really changed the meta that much. Okay, so we can lose 1 income and gain 7 gold. Don't want to do that. I think you'd have to. I think that's a bad event personally, unless you're desperate. We could sell small and medium items. We don't have a lot of gold, but we do need some more gold. Do need some more. Do need another item to fill out our board, or we could get a free upgrade. And I think that's what I'm going to take. And I think I'm going to go with the burn. Do I want to pay to double it? I don't think so. I think I just want to go with 1. Because I want to save the gold. Because we still need more items. This can sell because I'm not putting that on the board. Which gives me enough, I think, to go to the shop.
Sounds for peace.
Alright, so... This is a good upgrade because it'll go faster. So we'll take that.
Feel our energies resonate.
Then we could... This is not bad because these critting would be really good because they get quite high damage. So I'm going to take it for now. Then we'll roll and see what we get.
But I'm glad you.
Okay, now this is a tough one. So we can take the lighter, which goes off 3 seconds, and obviously that would really be good for Zoracid. Zoracid, sorry, I don't know why I call it Zoracid. Zoracid. We can't afford the wanted posters, but which would be quite good because you can see it gains 1 XP every time you win against another player. I'm going to take the lighter, and I think for now we're going to drop it in, and we're going to stick it here because this will make this go like much faster. Because this will go every 3 seconds. It'll get charged by this. Okay, so I'd love to fight the Flame Juggler, but I think he puts on too much burn for me to heal out of. So we're just going to play it safe and go retiree. We want the XP, we want the money. We don't want to push it too far. I think if I had a faster build, I'd take him on. But like, I think he would have burnt me to death by now. This is quite slow.
But I ate a few too many booze fruits.
Alright, that was not too bad. Get this pointless weapon we're never going to use. Okay, we can work at the docks, get a small friend, or sell smaller. Let's just sell that. Got 10 gold. We've got a lot of small items. I feel like I get a good chance of getting an upgrade if we go here, so... Nope, well, whiffed on that one. And that's a double whiff, although this is good. We need to take a second to think about this. So right now, this is giving 60 damage, and it's doing 1 slow every 5 seconds. This does 1 slow every 8 seconds, but if it's adjacent to 2 friends, it goes off 3 times. That will really buff these guys, but I can only get it... This is a friend? No, yeah, so I can only get it adjacent to 1 friend, so it'll go off twice. So every 8 seconds it go off twice, which would be better than this, and I could put this next to here. But I'd lose the damage. I'm going to take it for now, and just decide whether I want to put it on the board or not. It is another aquatic, so we would get more boost from this. So if we put this in here, we move things around a bit. You're going to steal that, so that we'll put you over there. Oh no, but we want you next to there, don't we? So not a lot we can do about that. The Clamor is going to steal the burn buff. And then... Oh, we're going to get another small burn item. We're going another small burn item. Oh my goodness. We've got 3 of these now. Is 3 too many? Is the question. I think we'd have to drop volcanic vents. If we drop volcanic vents and stuck these 2 in. I don't think we want to do that now, but I'll test this out in the next PvE fight. I think that might... I mean, this buffs that so much, though, because it goes off 3 times. Right, we definitely want this. First time you burn each fight, freeze 1 item. These 2, not so much.
You seem lighter. I think you had a break.
Alright, mates, just skilled. Let's see what you've got. This opponent normally has damage over time. Yeah, here we go. Look, lots of burn, you can see, before they even flipped over. I don't know why they do this flipping. It's a bit weird. I don't know why it just doesn't start. This could be tough. That's a lot of burn. Oh, he's frozen me. Yeah, look, I'm on 46 burn already. Although, he's now on 80. Oh, and he's dead.
Change begins in
Well,
the
I
heat.
didn't expect to win that, but these two Mantis Shrimp are doing well. I think, looking at my build so far, I think what we're missing is more haste. It's quite slow at the moment. It takes a while to go off because these Mantis Shrimps go off every 9 seconds. Alright, so we've got another option to upgrade. So we can upgrade our loser ray, which I think just makes the slow last longer. Or if we're getting the Mantis Shrimp, if we're going full Mantis Shrimp, we can probably drop this and we could just stick it in there, couldn't we? And, or we could, yeah, we could just... Is that the way? Are we going full Mantis Shrimp? I think that's the fun way. Sometimes I just like to do fun. Sometimes you want to go, oh, what's optimal? But sometimes you just like to play for fun. And I think getting 3 Mantis Shrimps out is just fun. Hopefully we wouldn't need more than 3 ammo for these. I can stick this in here now. So I can also stick you here. Which means you get the burn. Although you could go off every 6 seconds. Maybe you do. Maybe it's fine that you get the burn. Anyway, this one I go off 3 times. We still want you here. So the thing is now... So I'm thinking about this. I don't... What I really want now is my slows to go as fast as possible so that these then go off. When they go off, they've got a lot of damage and a lot of burn. So I think we're going to change it so it's like this. So my lighter will be making the Zoracid go off faster, which will make my fire clamor go off faster, which will give me more slow. I think that's the way to go. What we got in here? I don't know whether we're selling you yet. We're probably selling you, and you'll probably never get him back on the board. Although, do we need this now? Like, do we need a volcanic vents, or could we go back to bolus and a crit? I think we're going to test that out. We're going to go, oh, whoops, didn't mean to put you there. Although, you probably want to go there, don't you? Because we want you to go faster. Or do we want to do that? I mean, this is going every 3 seconds, and these two both going on faster, giving me more slow, which means these get more damage. We've got 11 gold. I don't think we want a shop. I could get a skill shot, but it's not likely, so we'll just take the tool. It's just a nice pick. Alright, we're going for the... I think we're strong enough now to beat gold, so we'll just go for you. Not sure we've got anything I want, although you're not bad. You heal quite quickly and haste. Alright, so as we can see, this takes a while to get off. But when it does, they all go on and they give 152 burn at once. Okay! That's quite a lot to smack you in the face with. And we get Bulldozer, which is no good to Marmil. Well, these are friends. What does it do? When you use another friend, this gains 20 damage for the fight. It's an interesting idea. Your other friend's cooldown is reduced by 20. Alright. So... Again, it's one of those things. I'm now like, this is where you start to need mate. I mean, you're gone. You're gone. You're never game on the board. This is where you need to start to make choices. Like you could. This doesn't need to be here. It's 20% crit. That's not a huge amount of crit. If we had more crit skills, then maybe. This maybe doesn't need to be here if we're going to just burn them out. And maybe we don't need 3 of these, or maybe we don't need bonus. So this could go on, and it reduces the cooldown of my friends. Friend, and it will scale when I use my other friends. Except my friends aren't going fast, are they? So it's not really gonna, and it's not gonna take that much, not gonna give that much damage. So you're basically playing it with the cooldowns. I don't think that's worth it, having fought through it. However, transforming it, I think that a gold, large, I think we're going to take an option on transforming it. Where are we? Transforming on the leftmost large item.
Whole kingdom.
Oh my life. Okay. This is really good because, yeah, Although, is it good? It is good in a slow build, but we're not. I mean, we've become a mantis shrimps build, haven't we? So whilst this is kind of cool, because I'm not really going all out on the slow. I mean, I have my slow items are these 3, and they're not fast slow items. That's not really. I mean, that was a cool. I thought for a second that was really good, but I don't know if it actually is. Okay, so loot item. I'm trying to think. I think the gold. We'll take the gold because that's 10 gold is quite good. You don't always get 10 gold on that event. And then we'll go small shop again.
Just taken the first step toward
You're all useless.
haste.
You're not useless. What we gone to now? So we're 5 seconds. Ah, Clamour is finally good. This used to just stay at 7 seconds and it used to be terrible. But now, that's much better. Plus it's fiery, which is helping the Zoracid. Alright, Darkened Spirit. Let's see what we got. Can we get to the 4 wins, which guarantees a chest?
But if you insist,
That'd be good.
go ahead.
Always nice to get 4 wins.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
You don't have a full board. Why is that? Alright, so be careful of this guy, because I could get crit to death. Alright, didn't crit, so I win.
Next time, boys.
These are quite
less
slow.
blunder, more plunder.
9 seconds is a long time to wait. Maybe taking 10 seconds off that is good. Oh, I've got rid of it now, it doesn't matter. It's too late. Okay, so looking at that fight and how long it took, maybe what we've got. I think we'd go like this because having the fiery so it can make this go quicker. Maybe you want to get the heal going more quickly. I mean, the problem is it's not getting that buffed because this goes off every 5 seconds. But this is 9, 9, 9, and this is 8. So what we could do. What would be good in order to buff this and allow me to sustain, because we don't need, again, this is not amazing, is to get, there's a shell that goes off every time you use that charges every time you use a aquatic item, which would mean this would get buffed more quickly. Anyway, we're going to go to the non-weapon shop. Oh, it's just like, take my volcanic vents. I mean, it's 8 gold. We'll take the upgrade. We'll take the upgrade. Alright, then we've got this Sea Dog. Good, because it hastes and slows. And has 1 multicast for every friend you have. So he's coming in. We'll also take you, although I don't know if you're staying on the board. Alright, so you're gone. You're also gone. You're never getting back because we've got this now. You're also never coming back. I think the lighter's maybe not coming in. And then we do it like this. So it's 6 times this will go off. So when the first time it goes off, it hastes everything. Well, it hastes 1 item 6 times, an item 6 times, or one random item 6 times. It hastes 6 times, slows 6 times. And these will become mega. This is exactly the item we wanted. Alright, we've got 6 gold, so we're going for a small non-weapon item. So the question now is, we're going for the PvP, so I think we don't care about... See you later. See you later. See you later. Also see you later. Yeah, we're going PvP for, so we don't. Let's see. We might not need this heal now. You have got a buff to burn, but I think we just want the XP and gold. To be honest, health would probably be good. Probably good to get some more health. If we're not going to heal. Okay, so that goes off. I mean, it's not... It feels okay. I think it's okay. That wasn't super fast, but I guess it just takes a while for these to get going.
Full sail, my boy.
I mean, we're upgrading. We're upgrading this, man. We're upgrading Sea Dog Saloon.
My work is for the glory of Samaska.
I mean, these would get more buffs, but it's now 5 seconds. And I spoke about more health. I will take the extra health. Thank you very much.
That's the ultra protein.
All right. So we've got 30. I mean, we're not needing any shield or items. So we just take the 3 spare change, I think. All right, our first pig.
My fight is
These guys normally go for... that's a terrible skin, by the way. I hate it. So hairy. They don't... Oh, he's got a square build. I haven't seen a square build in a long time. That's a lot of damage. We might be in trouble here, chaps. Because this will output a lot of damage quickly. It's just whether we can smack him in the face first. Oh, and I think we've done it. I think we beat the square build. The slow kind of helped, I think. Because these take quite a while to get going. We're looking good. We're looking good. We've lost 1 battle so far, and we're on day 7. That's pretty good. Okay, we've got a lot of money. Sell all these. So let's go see if we can get some upgrades. Oh wait, we just went to the medium one. Alright. So here's a question. This does double slow. I think we buy it.
And I'll trot it to your door.
And I think we definitely get wanted poster.
Free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
Right. So this slows twice. So it would slow here, but this would not charge as quickly. That would be the only issue. But it would make these bigger quicker. This goes off quicker with this. Ah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Small items.
I would never debase my wares by.
Nope, don't want any of you guys. We do want you.
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
First gold is now 6 burn. They have nerfed that. I think that was like 10 burn originally. Which was way too powerful. Chili Charles. So if my items go off, I win. I think I can win this one. Because I've got so many items, I don't think it can freeze everything. And it only takes 1 item to go off. As in one of my shrimps. And then he's lost. Because he's lost now. Because he doesn't do any damage. And he's burning for 140. And he just got crit. Oh no, it didn't crit. He just got whacked for 620. It just sounded like a crit because it was such a big amount of damage. Ice cream truck, interesting. I made a cool build out of the ice cream truck the other day. I had ice cream truck, a couple of other freezers, and a weapon that gets charged every time you freeze. It smacks you in the face for 1,000. It's very good fun. Anyway, you're not good for my build. We're definitely taking the slow skills. First time you slow each fight, freeze 1 item. That's good for survivability. Don't really care about that one. And first time you use a large item, slow. So basically, it's like, do we want to slow them down, or do we just want our items to be bigger? And I think, seeing as we're all in on these guys, we want our items to be bigger. So the first time we use this, we'll slow even more. Work at the dock. I think we're going to take some regen just to have it there, like just for a bit of insurance. Right. I'm going to go to the tool merchant. And the reason I'm going to go into the tool merchant, none of those, is because sometimes he sells a hammer which upgrades your items. Oh, well, we get an upgrade for the lighter, so that's not too bad.
Quality stuff.
That was another slow item, but it's pretty weak.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
What I'd like to see is I'd like to see either dive weights, which give you haste, or the shot glasses, which is haste and slow. Shot glasses would be really good. Shot glass will go in instead of, I think, the Glamour. Right, so this guy's a shield build, which isn't good for him because he's never going to get any shield out because everything was slowed forever. And my shrimps all just smacked him for like a load of fiery damage. This is looking good, guys. Looking good. 10 wins. I can see 10 wins. A possibility of 10 wins. Okay, so now we don't need medium. We don't need a med kit. So we're going chocolate bars. And I've got a bit of gold. I mean, these aren't the best value for money. But when you have the gold... And I think the only thing stopping me from winning is if I run out of health. So more health is good. I sell those and get 20 health for each one. I get these are weapons, aren't they? So let's go see if we can find some upgrades. Nope. All mediums. Nope, all mediums. All right, well, you screwed me, merchant. What we got here? More gold. Okay, so loot would be good if I got... So there's one piece of loot which gives a cooldown reduction, and getting cooldown reduction on these. There's two, I guess. So I think we don't really need the gold. I mean, 10 gold's a lot of gold. Now, let's go see if we can get a good... We got XP. That's not bad. I mean, it's okay. So this sells for 1 XP. We'll sell it. I think I can beat the dragon. But Cosmic Rock, although giving less gold and less experience, has a great item that I would love to get off them. Namely this one here, the feather, which you can see reduces all my items cooldowns by 6%. So if we get that, I'd be very happy. I mean, we win this fight easy. Like, we're not at any danger. It's like a bronze fight. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy.
See that plank?
Come on.
Walk it.
Nah, we just got a sellable item. Never mind. Bye-bye. Okay, so we got... So, if I was unconfident... I'm quite confident in our build. And do I need a tool? Not really. This is the only tool I have. So, I'm going to take the shield. Ah, and now I can fight an enemy and I'd lose the shield. But this sells small. I want to go for upgrade. I've got enough gold to try and find an upgrade. And there we go. Shot glasses. That's exactly what I wanted. So we were rewarded. Okay, so I think shot glasses is coming in for the fiery clamourer. This will go off quite fast. It will boost everything. It will boost the damage gains of these. And let's see what you've got and out.
You should know.
It's an interesting Ardonat. Ardonat.
100 years when you are dust.
I don't know why I said that first thing. Completely wrong. What we got? This looks dangerous. Maybe? No, not really. He says. Alright, so they've all gone off. Everything's gone off. Now his potions have gone off. But he's dead. And he barely did anything to me. Yeah, that was a weak build. Sorry. I don't even know what it was doing. What's this in here for? Alright, 8 wins. 7 wins, sorry. Okay, so... This would be good on one of these. Because it would allow me to get any health back that I had lost. So I think, as a like kind of... What's the word? Insurance policy? We'll go for that. So when this goes off, this health will scale to my damage, and so I can heal for like 900 or something. XP is good, but why is my backpack so full? Oh, you're gone. You're also gone. It's just whether this makes these two go faster though than the fire clamourer. Let's go for chocolate. More health. Sell these. Weapons not required. Gumballs not really required, so we'll just get the free item. Nope, no use. Instant sell. I might die to your sniper, so we're going to go for the Oasis Guardian. I don't think this has really got anything we want. 10 regen for each non-weapon item you have. I mean, I've got 4 weapons, so that's not really great. This is quite good fun, though. When you slow, it charges 2 seconds, and it gains damage. I'm not sure it beats these guys, though. If it had, like, some kind of... if I could get a good enchantment on it, it would do, but not at the moment. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. How much damage do they do? If you go here, you can see a recap for what they fight. 540 damage, 230, 245, 62 burn, 58 burn, 160 burn. Oh, just a pointless sellable item. Off you go. Medium items, no. Don't want to transform, so we're just going to take the free item. Again, no use. All right, we'll go choose a free loot item. This is what we want. Yes, and this is what we wanted to see, a feather. Because that will now reduce the cooldown of all our items. How much is it? 4%. Not amazing, but we'll take it. 8.6 they go off on now. And we'll head into the next battle. Wigs. Seeing a lot of Max today. Which is good for me, because Finesse is kind of like the build that would kill me, I think. Because you need to do damage quickly. I mean, I don't think this poisons... I mean, these freeze potions might be annoying, but if we can slow them down, then... Right, I got one off. The other's taking a while to go off, but we got the others off. And it's no contest. 463 burn to 148 poison, and this was healing me. This went twice, though. We're close to, like, running out of ammo. Good job we got this ammo skill, or else we would be in a bit more trouble. I think teach burn skills. Let's see what we can get. When you use a friend, burn 2. So this is a burn, this is a friend, this is a friend, this is a friend, this is a friend. That would charge this more quickly. Your burn items have +2. When you use an ammo item, burn 3. I think we'll go with this, because I think we're getting our Zoracid to go quicker, and then getting our slow and haste engine to go quicker is also good. So ordinary, I would go small items, but we're going to go with the aerodrome because I would like to find a skill shop. Improve your ammo items. Yes, okay, we'll do that. What we got here? Enchant your leftmost ammo. Well, we've already got enchant. Upgrade your leftmost. I think we're going to go with that. I mean, 1 extra ammo? No, upgrade, man. 2 gold. 2 gold. That is what we want to see. And we're going to take some more health, and I think we've got enough gold to go for to splurge a bit on the 10 gold one. Okay, so this is interesting. I absolutely destroy these two. I don't really have anything I want. This guy, although we might not win, I'm tempted to give him a shot just to see if we can win, and just to see how powerful the build is. I might get killed by this, because this deals damage equal to 3 times the value of your items, and it's on a multicast, and as you can see, it's like on 1000. So ideally, I want it to go off first. Yeah, it didn't go off first, so I think I might be dead because... Oh, wait, this is going to go again, and it'll heal me, I think, before then. Yeah, okay. We win. The burn was too much. It's a nice little... Ooh, gave me that as well. A nice little bonus. +1 ammo. Yes, +1 ammo. Please, that would be great. And then we'll stick you back over there to make upgrades easier. Sell you. Don't need you. And I think we're going to XP. Oh, we could have gone there, I guess. Enchant item with crit effects. I guess. We'll just go with you. So you now got a 50% chance to crit. Yep, 50% chance to crit. I have to say, this is a bit of a blessed run. Quite a good one to have my first video on. I'm thinking of like maybe doing a series of these because it's a game I very much enjoy. And I think they make quite good fun videos. Ooh, this is nasty though. And I mean, Hogwash was broken. I think they fixed it a bit. Oh, we've frozen it, so that's a good start. This could be... We'll have to see. He heals quite a lot. And he's going to put on a lot of burn and poison. If we can win this one... And we've won this one because no one can you can't out-heal 706 burn. That was pretty good. That item was worth 186 gold. Okay, we're 1 win away from a perfect run. Well, it's not a perfect run. We lost our first day, but a nearly perfect run. We've got gold to spare now. We're on our last day. I like to see a skill shop. That's what I like to see. Let's buff that health. Give me some good skills. First time you haste each fight, freeze 1 item for 5 seconds. When you use an ammo item, burn. When you slow, your weapons gain 2 damage. I mean, I think that's a bit overkill. They're already getting 15 damage, so I'm going to take the... This makes it more likely I win. Okay, so we can't play the Void Golem. because the Void Golem has an item which buffs itself and attacks you every time you attack, and my build goes off really quickly in terms of like items going off, so I will just die. So we're going to take the Trash Titan. This kind of thing you need to do, like learn what each boss does, so you know whether your build is possible. It's possible your build can beat them. Once you get to this stage, it's basically bronze and silver. You can just walk all over, and it's just sometimes the gold ones will counter you. But yeah, that shot glass would have done so much damage to me, caused so much damage to me because it went off so quickly. And this as well, going off 6 times.
As spineless as a jellyfish.
Yeah, that's not worth anything.
Well,
So it would be nice to get this all gold, but we can't not make this reduce its cooldown 3.8 seconds. This is going off every time now. We don't need a shield. We're too powerful for that. So let's take the free XP. And we'll take more XP and we can get one more level before
At the edge of the foundation.
before the day's over.
How you win a war.
Weapon skills, diamond tier skills. Think what we got here. The first time you fall, we're not falling before we're hardly, well, we might do, but I don't think 6 items slow. When you crit with an item, it gains 10% crit. Your items have +2 crit when you start. I don't like any of these. We've got well, quite not got that much gold actually. These are worse, I think. These are worse. This basically just gives crit to this. We'll take this because if we lose and we find ourselves getting a poison enchantment, that will allow us to charge our burn items. Should have taken the previous one. All right, David Hop. Can you beat me? Can you knock my build off its perch? Or are we going out with a 10 winner with just 1 defeat?
Makes this more fun.
Is this a Crow's Nest build? It is a Crow's Nest build. I don't think you're going to win. Oh, what's happened? Oh, there we go. Bit slow. I mean, that is scaling itself, but it's now everything's now frozen, and my items are about to go off. And you're not going to be able to out-heal 400 burn damage. Sorry, mate.
Like my crew says
That's
at the
just,
bar.
you're not going to,
Another
I mean,
round.
if this had gone off 359 damage, maybe you've stand a chance, but it was slowed so much. This is the downside with, oh, hello. This is the downside with 1 weapon builds. He did have 2 activatable items, but when all my items do is slow, they can hit these 2 items and just slow them forever, and this didn't get up. I don't think it even, did it do once? Let's have a look. Yeah, it didn't go once. So he didn't get that 359 damage bonus, which could have helped him, but I think even then I was like, my burn was, yeah, look, it was 600 odd. Why did this only get 112 burn? Interesting. These, that's weird. Why was that? Why did these get so much more damage? Oh, because this must have gone off more quickly. Why was that? Oh, I must have got hit by this charge more, this haste more often. Anyway, there we go.
Bounce
10
gets us
wins.
Closer to victory.
That was a very fun build. I mean, as I said, I got gifted 3 Manta Shrimp, and I got given the Sea Dog Saloon, and I eventually got Shot Glass as well. This is kind of like, this is the meta build, at least for Vanessa, is slow with these. There's another item that also scales with slow and haste, but these getting the burn as well, because the burn is so hard to offset. If you're taking 400 and something damage every tick, it's just not healable. You just can't heal through that. Anyway, there we go, 10 wins. That was the Bazaar. It's very good fun. It's free to play. As I say, it's not on Steam, but you download it, download a launcher, and you get it through there. Really good fun. I think they do a lot of good work. They've been patching out some of the kind of brokenness every time they bring out an update fairly regularly. So that's good. They keep they run seasons which last about a month, and last season the game got to a pretty good state. I thought it was quite well balanced. Every season, at the end of every season, everyone gets the expansion packs that are in the battle pass. So then the new season starts and everyone's got access to new items. So this Sea Dog Saloon and the Shot Glass were in the expansion pack for Vanessa last time. So I've only started using them in this new season, but they seem quite powerful. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. Really appreciate anyone who takes the time out to subscribe to the channel or leave a like. I'm looking to get to 1,000 subscribers, so a subscription would be very much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.